3 minutes.
Good afternoon to one and all present here, our distinguished delegates, head of the department, our beloved professors and fellow members. On behalf of NIT Tiruchirappalli, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all for this event. Thank you all for giving us your precious time. We have with us here today our Director of NIT Tiruchi. I request you to come on to the dais, please, ma'am. I would now like to call upon the stage Dr. P. Muthu Chidambaran sir, Dr. B. Malarkodi, Dr. B. Sriram Kumar, Dr. N. Bhaskar, and Mr. Charan Pradhan, Research Scholar of EC Department, to please come on to the dais. We shall begin our program with a prayer song. I request our dignitaries, head of the department, professors and students present here to please rise. I now request our Director, NIT Trichy, to kindly give the presidential address.
Good evening, everyone. Dignitaries of the dais, including Dr. Muhammad, who has come all the way from Japan, and faculty members, research scholar representative, faculty members in the audience, other distinguished speakers and my dear delegates of this international conference on microwave integrated circuits, photonics and wireless networks 2019. Let me begin with my apologies that I could not attend the inaugural session due to some personal commitments. But I came to know that the inauguration and the rest of the sessions went very well. I congratulate the organizing committee and the Department of Electronics and Communication that they have done the first conference, first international conference in a very nice manner. And the experts who interacted with me, they expressed their happiness regarding the quality of papers, the procedures followed, the sessions, the invited lectures being arranged. So everything was being praised by the experts with whom I interacted. So my congratulations to the department and to the organizing team. I know how difficult it is to organize an international conference, especially to get good papers. And another Herculean task is to get the papers reviewed, especially for IEEE Explore. You need 3 reviews and then plagiarism checks and so many other things are involved. And then you have to get the permission from different ministries for participation from abroad. Then the registration of papers, submission of full papers in IEEE format, and then to get invited speakers of repute, that too in the field, and bringing them to Trichy is another issue. So I think you have achieved all the factors very well, and my request is this should continue. That's the challenge I have given to all the departments. At least once in 2 years you should have an international conference by each department, and I'm glad almost all the departments have come forward to organize conferences the main objective is to bring people here for interaction and collaboration, and I'm sure all the experience you gain, especially the research scholars and the young faculty, the experience you gain by organizing such an event is invaluable. So that way also I'm sure each faculty member of the department gained a lot in different ways, and I'm sure each participant would have gained many friends. Friends means professional colleagues, right? So professional colleagues are for a lifetime. If you are working in the same field, it's better you are in touch with your counterparts across the globe so that you can validate your results, you can collaborate, come out with new ideas. So if the organizing part is done very well, but then if follow-ups can be done with the participating institutes and with individuals and with professors, and if you can build the relationship for a longer duration, that will be wonderful. And I hope the participants as well as the organizers will take this initiative to take this forward so that it doesn't end here. And I would especially like to thank Dr. Mohammed and IEEE MTT for all the support, because Professor Shivan Paul and Professor Tapan and Dr. Mohammed was discussing how this conference got approved in IEEE MTT, and I request cooperation from MTT in future events, and I'm sure I have seen Professor Shivan Paul organize large conferences in Delhi, completely sponsored by MTT, so that we don't have to worry about the finances. So I'm sure Dr. Mohammed will give good feedback to MTT, and Dr. Shivan Paul also will give good feedback, so that we have the chance of getting other prestigious MTT conferences, bringing it to NIT Trichy, collaborate with other institutes, like I can see from Trivandrum, I can see collaboration from IIST and many other institutes. I'm mentioning the names because I met them. I'm sure there are many other people in the audience with whom we can collaborate. So I hope that collaboration with IEEE and MTT as such will continue, and we are hopeful that we will live up to your expectations, and we will have many more wonderful conferences, bringing many people to NIT Trichy and showing our capabilities. And I must tell that I don't know how many of you got a chance to visit the Department of Electronics and Communication, because they have excellent facilities and very bright faculty, motivated, dedicated faculty, and hopefully we will have a center for the electronic system design soon, hopefully. So that will also add to the value of the department, and I'm sure with bright BTech and MTech and PhD scholars joining the department already, and in future also I'm sure this will continue. I wish the department all the very best, and I hope more such efforts will happen in the future so that we can take the department and as such NIT Trichy to greater heights. Once again, congratulations to the department, the organizing committee, each and every faculty member, and all the research scholars. I'm sure the conference is driven by the research scholars, because that is the way it happens everywhere. The research scholars and all the supporting staff, everybody, and my congratulations and thank you so much.
For devoting your precious time to be here today. On behalf of the department, I promise to try our best to put your words into practice and maybe have a conference every year. I am pleased to invite Dr. Mohammad Madihian, IEEE Liaison Officer, Japan, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. The life is so short. It was the day before yesterday that we started here, and now we have to say see you again. Well, congratulations to all the organizing team, every member of the team, for this beautiful and simple conference. You know, it is very easy to make a conference gorgeous, fancy, but sometimes without any content. This is a very simple conference. I love this conference. And I see that usually they say to measure the success of the conference, you count the number of attendees at the very last session or the closing session. I just roughly counted, and there are about 100 people here. And this is a big, amazing thing. So I know that we are all thirsty of the technology, science, but however, we are also very good human. So I would like again to congratulate you, and I didn't come here to examine. I was not an examiner that Dr. Raghavan described me, but among 7 conferences that so far I have attended in India, I love this one because the hospitality was different from other than. Regarding the, thank you very much. I am more than happy to go back with my report that I love to see that you come back to this conference, maybe not next year, but as was mentioned by the director Thomas, the year after next. So let's keep that, and definitely you will have, I am sure, this year is my last year as a voting member of the outcome of the entity, but I try to stay with them. So I am sure that I will convince Mauricio Bossi, who is the meeting and symposium committee chair, and please submit your request for sponsorship again, very, very ready. And I request to send it as early as possible. The earlier you send, you can convince them that how ready you are. Sometimes they send the whole sponsorship request just 6 months before the conference. Please do not do that. Because you have plan, you have long-range plan, and from now you know that you will be here or any other places within 2 years. And let's build on that. And again, I would like to thank all the people, especially the young, energetic people, and a little bit younger people like myself that I see among you here, and keep this. And again, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are extremely thrilled to have you here for all these 3 days of the event. I invite Dr. P. Muthu Chidambaranathan to kindly give the special address.
Respected Director, respected Chief Guest, Mr. Mohammed, respected professors, my dear students as well as dear participants. I am not going to take more than 2 minutes. So I am very happy and proud to be a part of this IMICPW 2019. So my part is very small part. A part of TPC, a part of invitation committee, and so on. But I must thank and I must congratulate the entire team. So team was okay, and the backbone behind the team, Professor, our beloved Professor Raghavan sir, without his support, is not, this is impossible. So, even if you take, for example, if you take for invitation committee, we started preparing invitation with my scholars. So, each and every dot and commas are directed from Raghavan sir only. For every stage, it has gone to Professor, and he has given his comments, and again we changed, and like that. Not only invitation committee, all program, the accommodation committee or finance or whatever it is. So I think all roads lead to Rome. Like that, everyone will go to Raghavan sir finally, and his approval for that. So we must thank, and as per director's direction. So we will surely conduct, because now we have got enough experience. So we surely conduct international conference in each year, every year. So we have Professor Malabadi Madam, Bhaskar is there, Sriram Kumar. So we will surely make it out. So I thank one and all, and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your gesture of appreciation. A small announcement. Bus is ready outside Bangalore to take our delegates to main bus stand and Chatram bus stand by 4:30 after the event. Any man's life will be filled with constant and unexpected encouragement if he makes up his mind to do his level best each day. It is now time we give due recognition to our awardees. For this, I would like to call upon stage Dr. Muhammad Madhihan, IEEE License Officer, Japan, to present the awards for the best paper. I request the winners to come up on the stage. Srija J. I request Srija J to come up on the stage. Okay. Next, Rahul Singhal. Next winner, Rahul Singhal. Next winner, Abhishek R. Next winner, Priyadarshini. Next, Amar Geeta. Ilavarasi. Vipin Kumar. Kirti Priya. And last but not least, Deepan. I request our delegates to kindly take their seats. Congratulations to all the winners. Have a great future ahead. Moving on, it is my privilege to invite Dr. M. Bhaskar to kindly give the concluding remarks.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, dear friends, good evening and warm welcome. NIT Tiruchirappalli has set many records and Department of EC has set several milestones. One more crown to the department is this first international conference. The board started sailing with 3 captains, Professor Raghavan, Dr. Lakshmi Narayanan and Dr. Sinmaya Saru. And later on, all the faculty members, the research scholars, MTech students, they joined the board. And the board has completed its travel with the help of all the participants. So I am happy for each and everyone who involved in the successful conduct of this conference. Coming to the highlights, the conference started exactly 1 year before. The number of papers received is around 200 across 3 domains, microwaves, MICs, photonics and wireless networks. And the number of papers accepted is 122. And there were 7 keynote addresses from eminent personalities from India as well as from foreign countries. There were 14 invited talks delivered by professionals from industry and research institutes. And there were 2 workshops. One is a pre-conference workshop. Another one is a hands-on experience completely sponsored by Keysight and LMAT. And their resource person conducted fully the hands-on designs of MICs and RF components. And there were 21 technical sessions within this 3 days. And the conference could see around 400 participants. The acceptance rate of the conference is 63%. And as mentioned by the director, I also wish and pray that we will be able to, our Department of EC will be able to have such conferences every year. And I'm really happy to be part of this conference. Thanks to Professor Raghavan and Lakshmi Narayan gave me a role in playing a major role in this conference. And I think nature is also enjoying the happiness of the successful conduct of the conference with the showering of the rain. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.
Sir, thank you for guiding us, inspiring us, and being a key player in our life. May I invite Dr. D. Sriram Kumar to present us with a vote of thanks.
Respected Director, Dr. Bhagavat, my faculty colleagues from the dais, other members of faculty, invitees, participants and others. Very good evening to all of you. We have come to the end of this 3-day conference. So my job is to propose a vote of thanks to the entire team who are involved in this 3-day event. Of course, it is quite obvious that these 3 days ought to be marked as red letter days in the Department of BC history, because these 3 days are very important for us. First, we have just planned this conference and we could see that it is materialized today. So, for which I need to thank the people who are instrumental for this 3-day event. First, let me thank the director, the chief patron of this conference, for having accorded the permission to organize this conference. Next, I must thank the patron of this conference, Professor Raghavan, who is solely instrumental for this 3-day event from start to end. And next, I must thank the TQ3 for sponsoring maximum for this 3-day event. And let me thank the IMICPW MPT chapter outcome member, Professor Kaul, and TPC chair, Maideen, for providing technical sponsorship. And my due thanks to IMICPW Madras section and APS Kerala chapter for technical sponsorship. And I must thank Professor Tapan Kumar Sarkar, Syracuse University, and Dr. Christopher, former chairman of BIDO, for keynote speech. I would like to thank the list of speakers. Let me just read out the names. Professor Bhaskar Gupta, Srinivas Kalabatula, Rashni, Balaji Srinivasan, S.S. Patnaik, Bhaskar Gupta, Somak Bhattacharya, Subramanian, M.D. Selvaraj, K.P. Ray, Siddhik, Chinmay Saha, for their significant presence during the 3-day conference. Also, I would like to appreciate and thank all the technical reviewers and session chairs. And I must thank my department committee members, Professor Venkatramani, who played a key role in advisory committee, and my organizing chair, Dr. Lakshmi Narayan or Yeshwari, organizing secretaries, Dr. Pandeshwari, Dr. Chinmay Saha, TPC chairs, it's me, Dr. Malakuri and Dr. Muthusubarnathan, publication chair and audio video management, Bhaskar, who created the live link, and probably the link would have been useful to all the viewers. Finance chair, Dr. Paliswamy, finance secretaries, Dr. Kalagudi, Devashmi and Dr. Kavita. Publicity and logistic team, Dr. Malma Nagaraj, Avasiraja, Varun Gopi, R.K. Jayachitra and Guravati. And I must thank the entire Chem faculty team of our department and the entire staff of DCE who are behind the screen, who are all along working for this conference on and on. And my due thanks to the registrar, estate office, especially the executive engineer, for their valuable presence during the inauguration of this conference. And I must thank the CAG team for web page development. And my key thanks to industry sponsors, ISRO, LMAC, Keysight Technologies, Qualcomm, UGC, UK. And we had a spectacular cultural evening on the first day. So I must thank all the performers. It was really a fantastic one. Everybody enjoyed it. Yes. So I must thank them. And finally, the security team on housekeeping who made this hall very nice and ambient situation. We all enjoyed this, the temperature. And especially, I must thank the people who have traveled along, Professor Tapan Sarkar, Dr. Waidi, amidst the scorching sun, they were spent for the previous year. And finally, let me thank the participants who made this happen, because without participants it's highly possible to go ahead. And I must thank all the department research scholars and MTech students for their valuable presence, for their valuable role. Thank you all. Thank you.
For a photograph in memory of today. I repeat, I request all the award winners to kindly come on stage for a photograph.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today is a big day to think of how far we have come and how far we have to go. Along with the multiple struggles and triumphs, there is much more to try and much more to show. I guess the climate is a testimony to the success of this conference today. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who has contributed in making this conference a success. We are truly humbled by your determination and hard work. See you soon. Thank you once again. I request you all to please stand for the national anthem.
Madam with solo performance by not 3-4 person, she also performed. Not on the stage, here.
Actually, Chinmoy was my senior in Calcutta University.
I involved him in the conference and he contributed in different ways too.
Sure you learned definitely by experience. Agenda is getting ready, so we have to be there. We are organizing the whole admission this year. We are coordinating the admission to all around 86 central institutes. So tomorrow we have a big meeting of participating institutes.
Successful, blessed meeting.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
I will say that it